Sorry about that. My phone apparently only wants to record like 10 minutes at a time, and then it just shut itself off. So this is part 2 of making the tree skirt. I have the 4th panel attached with my wide zigzag stitch. And then you're going to come to the bottom and you're going to do your hem. When you do your hem, it's only about a 1/2 inch you're going to roll up. And it's incredible. It doesn't help that right now I'm on a seam. But it's not anything that I know of that you could pin to do this. So you're going to feed it through and just use your thumb to kind of push and bend this to get it. It might be a little over a 1/2 inch, might be a little under, but with the roundness of the arc of the tree skirt like this, it's just very difficult with feed bags to get it completely perfect. I would not recommend clipping it, only because with that arc, you may clip it too much and then you'll have this weird, like slice in your tree skirt. So you're just going to keep doing this and using your fingers to manipulate this until you get to the very end. Once you get to the end of the hem, you're going to take the 2 open edges and you're going to fold them under about a 1/2 inch, and you're going to do the same stitching all the way up to the center of the tree skirt. Once you get both of your openings stitched down, you are going to need some Velcro. And I only put 2 pieces of Velcro on the skirt. I don't do the whole thing. You can if you want. It's your skirt. But for what I'm doing, 2 is sufficient. So you need about 2 inches of Velcro. Two 2-inch sections of it. Cut our Velcro, and then you're going to separate it. And what I like to do, oh goodness, hold on. Sometimes I just need a 3rd arm. Anyways, what I like to do is on the opening part, the part that's going to overlap, so it'll be on the top, I want to put the hook side. And the part that'll be on the bottom, I want to put the loop side. So I will, here. This stiff part is actually the hook side. And the softer part is the loop side. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up, and I will show you what I'm talking about. So here you can see this part will actually be over this one when it's all said and done, which goes along with the same way that I have overlapped all the panels all the way around. So the hook side is secured on. I stitch it a straight stitch all the way around. And now I'm going to get my loop side and attach it here. So here it is with the Velcro, or the hook and loop fastener Velcro. It's the same stuff. Velcro is just a brand. And I'm trying to be careful about not using that name. But anyways, this is all attached. So then here's a bird's eye view of what it looks like. And there's your 4 panels. Now we just need to finish off this inner part and we'll be done. And if you have watched my video on making holiday stockings out of feed bags, I used this type of feed bag, this bag, or not this exact bag, but a sweet mix bag. Anyways, and I used this as the edging to it. And I still have some left, and I purposely saved it because I knew I was going to do a tree skirt for you guys. So, this is a decorative ribbon. I don't know I'm not sure where I got it. But it is wire edged. It does not have to be wire edged. But I have discovered in doing this, it is actually easier to have wire edge than it is the satin. The satin slips all over, and it is really difficult to deal with. So I would recommend a wire edged. I just happen to like this burlappy look to it. You can get whatever you want. You can get, you know, you can get it thinner, you can get it wider, you can get whatever you want to do. But this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. So we are going to start, hopefully not dropping this on the floor, because, yeah. I like to start, let me think, on this outer part, this top part here, because when I'm feeding it through the machine, it's going to go this way, and that'll leave this long part on the outside of my machine, so it doesn't cause a lot of problems. So let me get that set up for you. So I have it all set up. You're going to want to pull this because your bag is coming at an angle this way and your ribbon is going straight this way. So this bottom corner needs to meet up. So you're going to have an overhang here that you can trim off later. You need to put your machine on a straight stitch. A zigzag is going to be really difficult. And I can't guarantee that your bag will lay flat around your tree when this is over if you do a zigzag. So we need to do a straight stitch. And basically you're going to fold this ribbon in half. I leave the wire inside of this until I'm all done, and then I'll take it out. Just because it makes it easier to manipulate and it'll hold its shape a little bit better, which is why that wire's in there to begin with. But so you're going to fold it in half and you're going to tuck this edge into this half part. Like so. And just like when we did the bottom hem, this is going to kind of be hard to manipulate. So you're really going to need both hands to hang on to this. So when I actually start going, I will use this hand like this, so it's constantly feeding in to the ribbon, and I will use the hand that's currently holding the camera to feed the rest of the feed bag through. Okay, here I am at the end of stitching this on, and it can be very tedious to do it, but it can be done. And like I said earlier, the wire edge ribbon helps a lot. Prior to shooting this video, I was just finishing up about a dozen tree skirts for market that I have in a couple hours. And I was trying to match color as far as what was on the feed bag versus what kind of ribbon I had. And, oh goodness, I had picked some bags that I really loved the picture. They were kind of a bright yellow and teal and cute little chickens and stuff like that on it. But I didn't have any wire edged ribbon to do the edges with. All I had was a satin ribbon. And I just did this in probably about 2 minutes, maybe less. Then it took me at least 10 minutes per tree skirt to put that stinking satin ribbon on it. So it can be done. It's just whatever your comfort level is, go ahead and do that way. One thing that I should mention, when we go to cut this off, you're going to want like either a what is it, fray check type of substance, or a like a white school glue would work too. The school glue is going to take longer to dry, but basically I'll show you, we'll trim this off, and then we're going to want to put something to make sure that this doesn't fray. I went ahead and put some fray check on these edges here. You can see, so they're not, I'm leaving the wire in just because I like that added stiffness and holding shape and whatnot. You don't have to, you can take it out. But there is our tree skirt. Yeah, super, I shouldn't say super simple. This is probably a little bit more complicated than some of the other things I make out of feed bags. But it can be done, and it is cute, and it is unique, and I love that part, and it's upcycling. So again, those are all things that I love. But thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit like, hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know how yours turned out. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, we're under Howling Moon Farm, and I'd like to see all of your feedback and upcycled creations. My next video, I think, will be out in a couple of days. I'm kind of trying to do all of my different upcycling projects, I guess. You know, I do some kids crafts. I do a lot with feed bags. That's mainly what I'm known for. Do some miniature dollhouse work, and then just other upcycling crafts in general. So I have 2 new videos actually that I will be doing in the next, hopefully, week. One of them, in the miniature parts, we will be making a miniature Christmas tree for your dollhouse. I didn't like anything that I saw in the store and thought it was ridiculous how much they wanted anyhow, so I made my own. And I'm going to get a video out there so everybody can see how I did it. And hopefully make your own. And then the other project that I hopefully will be getting a video out is I did this hold on a second. I did those just as, I guess, fun. I shouldn't say guess. It was fun. But we have, our farm is old and overgrown pine trees, which is really bad for the soil. So anyways, oh, my phone's telling me we're done. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.